The Enforcement Directorate has now filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court and has opposed Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea against his arrest. Now, the ED claims that he has not cooperated with them despite multiple summons being issued, and has stated that Kejriwal's arrest is not for any malified reason, but he has been arrested bona fide. This is, of course, the fresh claim in the battle between the Enforcement Directorate and CM Kejriwal as far as the Liquorgate case probe is concerned. My colleague Shubrana joins us on the broadcast. Shub, crucial developments trickling in at the moment. ED has filed an affidavit in the apex court of the country. It has opposed Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea against his arrest. The ED is now claiming that he has not cooperated with them despite multiple summons being issued to him. The ED has also in fact mentioned in its affidavit that CM Kejriwal has been arrested bona fide and not for any malified or extraneous reason. Shub, can you hear me? Am I audible? It seems that she is not with us on the broadcast. Viewers, I'd like to take you through these developments that are trickling in. Very, very crucial developments coming in this morning. CM Kejriwal, of course, arrested by the Enforcement Directorate earlier, triggered a political storm. His role in the Liquorgate probe is, of course, Liquorgate case, I beg your pardon, is being investigated by the agencies. Meanwhile, he's been granted no relief by the Rouse Avenue Court in Delhi, with his judicial custody being extended till the 7th of May in particular. It is election season. The Aam Aadmi Party has lost out on its star campaigner, the face of the party itself, the national convener. Meanwhile, even as CM Kejriwal is in jail, we've seen an insulin war break out, especially with regards to his insulin levels, sugar levels. But now, fresh news coming in. The ED has in fact filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court opposing CM Kejriwal's plea against his arrest. The ED claims that he was not cooperating with them and he's not been arrested for any malified or extraneous reasons. My colleague Ayush Sharma is joining us on the broadcast. Ayush, over to you.
In the ongoing Delhi liquor policy case, the ED has submitted a compelling affidavit to the Supreme Court countering Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea against his arrest. And the affidavit highlights Kejriwal's repeated non-cooperation with the central agency despite multiple summons issued to him for interrogation. And it's important to make our audience clear that around 9 summons was issued to Arvind Kejriwal, and the ED now firmly asserts that Kejriwal's avoidance of appearing before the investigating officer despite being summoned 9 times demonstrates a clear lack of cooperation on his part. Furthermore, the ED emphasizes Kejriwal's conduct as a contributing factor in necessitating his arrest. And by consistently failing to comply with the summons, Arvind Kejriwal has inadvertently bolstered the investigating officer's conviction regarding the need of his arrest. The ED also underscores in front of the Supreme Court that Kejriwal's arrest was executed in good faith without any malicious or ulterior motives. It vehemently denies any allegations of malice or external influences behind the arrest, emphasizing that it was conducted solely based on the merits of the case and evidence available, not as per the allegations made by the
Ayush, stay on with us, Ayush. We also have Advocate Ashwini Dubey, a Supreme Court lawyer, joining us on the broadcast this morning. Sir, very good morning to you. Now, the ED has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court. It has opposed Delhi Chief Minister Kejriwal's plea against his arrest. The ED has claimed that he has not cooperated with them despite multiple summons being issued. The ED has also said that Kejriwal has been arrested bona fide and not for any malified or extraneous reasons. Now, the Rouse Avenue Court has in fact, extended CM Kejriwal's custody. Do you see any relief being provided by the Supreme Court in any time soon? Do you see that happening in the near future?
Good morning, Priya. Good morning to you and your viewers. So far as the Supreme Court's wisdom is concerned, giving an order whether Mr. Kejriwal will get a relief or not, that will depend on the circumstances which will be argued by the Kejriwal before Honorable Supreme Court, and Supreme Court will also evaluate the evidences which has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate towards his arrest. Because here he is not seeking bail, Priya. He had challenged his arrest, terming it illegal, saying that the arrest which was done by the Enforcement Directorate of Mr. Kejriwal is without any basis. And in that case, the Supreme Court is hearing that matter, where Honorable Supreme Court has already issued notice. High Court has already dismissed this, saying that the agency did not work on the basis of any of the political motive, and courts also are not politically motivated, if you remember the Honorable Justice Kanta's order. Here, the Enforcement Directorate has filed in the affidavit, Honorable Supreme Court, against Mr. Kejriwal P, saying that he did not cooperate with the central agency, meaning thereby non-cooperation in the investigation itself is a big offense. That too a chief minister who is holding the constitutional post. Second, Mr. Kejriwal, as per the edict, Mr. Kejriwal was avoiding interrogation by not remaining present before the investigation, despite that summons were issued 9 times. That is the second plea. Third, by conduct himself, what Enforcement Directorate has stated, he himself has contributed and aided the investigating officer regarding the existence of the necessity to arrest. And the materials which are before the court, that has been evaluated by the 2 courts. That one, the Rouse Avenue Court, and the High Court. Let's see what Honorable Supreme Court sees. But here, the bail is not a rule. In this case, the PMLA case, bail is not a rule, and person has to submit his reply, and also he has to prove that he is not guilty of an offense. And here, many arrests have taken place. Many additional charge sheets have filed. K. Kavita is inside the jail. Delhi's former Deputy Chief Minister is inside the jail. So let's see what will happen by the Supreme Court. But the Enforcement Directorate has filed its affidavit opposing the bail of arrest of Mr. Arvind Kejriwal.
All right, sir.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.